Hello, and welcome back to Age of Wonders 4. Clearing out the underground here, and between parts, I realized I should probably be sending my leader above ground, because I can't build settler units anymore, and if I want to settle this, I need my leader to go there personally. Which I guess means that we're also clearing all of this, and probably sending the ferry for that, because I think it'll fly without embarking, hopefully. Hmm. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to clear this, and then this was defended, wasn't it? No. Alright, well, we'll take this. And hopefully they attack us. In that case, let's just use our army for that. Hope they attack us. We'll clear this. I don't know if there's anything else out this way. We've produced our shrine. Okay, we do not have a farm yet, so that's probably our main goal at this point. Get a farm. So we could get some gold and expand out this way. This is just guaranteed, although it has fewer options. Do we want to mine eventually? Probably. We'll put a farm here. I don't think we're at risk of having an enemy town expanding into us out in this direction. Doesn't seem to be anybody else down here, and we're playing on a low population world to begin with. Okay. Now we have our forester, we can get more food. Finally start growing this capital. Dragon Lair guarding hasteberries, it looks like. And we've explored as much as we can here. Oh. And just marauders guarding things. Oyster Reef, extra money. Okay, so there are resource nodes in the water. That's good to see. Guardian Tree is gold. Of course it is. Okay. Hello. Darn it. Meeting Decimus the Unwavering. You meet Decimus the Unwavering of the Antoning Toadmen. He eyes you and puffs up his chest. My name was given to me by the Siren Goddess herself. As blessed children of Nimue, we only aim to please her. Unfortunately, she has deemed us imperfect. Without her guidance, we have taken it upon ourselves to patrol and protect the realm. I know she will love us again if we prove ourselves worthy. Decimus sounds desperate. The Siren Goddess will love us again. Is there anything I can do to convince you of the true nature of your goddess? Do I care? We'll probably just attack him. Just stay out of my way. New Empire development, more food from farms, better Whispering Stones, and knowledge from Whispering Stones. Oh, we'll grab that. We'll grab that as soon as we find a free city, if there are any on this world. Enchanted Crow Companion. I want it. I don't want to spend all of my mana on it. Okay, one more research cycle, and then we get our undead. Do I want to go poison arrows? I think I do. I'll do that. Okay, we got a Dark Warrior. More enemies. Looks like this might be the end here. Storehouse is done. So we need another quarry for that. We could get more knowledge and gold. Well, yeah, this gets boosted in 2 turns. So let's build some gold. Probably also the library. I don't know. We'll figure it out. You are flying, right? +2 vision range? Yep. So I could send you out this way just to take a peek. Good enough. Although I didn't quite explore the tip of that. Oh. Okay, well, we are largely assuming that this is done. I guess we'll send you over here just to peek. But yeah, okay. That's done. So nothing else out that way. Hmm. I'll get another pursuer. I like causing weakness in my enemies. Ruler has leveled up. Oh, reset skills costs Imperium if you want to do it more than once. Okay, I did just do it early on. That's good to know. I don't plan on ever doing it again. I just wanted to see what would happen if I tried to do it once. More defense. More damage. Damage is defense because your enemy gets killed. And then does less damage to you as a result. Okay, send the hero up on ahead a little bit. Got a knight. What did I say for pronouncing that? Atoning? Atoning. That's a word. I know. I can speak English. The atoning toadman. Got their scout. Okay, grab a mana stash. Getting a sense of the world. And I think we're completely done with our excavations at this point, right? I don't think there's anything else we can excavate down here. Not seeing it. Okay, we finished our experimentation chambers. I do definitely want the Dread Spire. But this is boosted, and the other thing gets boosted in a turn, so you might as well. I could just boost it now. Still learning how this mechanic works. Two farms for that. What does 2 foresters get us? 2 quarries gets us that. Foresters get us granary. I can instead of the library. Yeah, I think we'll just do it. And that'll get us... the Forester, and then here, this has been boosted. So let's swap those positions. Research is good, but other things are better. Rebuild. I guess if there are other people around here. I don't know if the AI ever takes these. In previous games, they kind of ignored them. I had a feeling as soon as I clicked, I was like, wait a minute, it's just going to show me this. Lob's Hollow. +2 mana for Quarry and Domain. Add Stormscale Serpent and Plague Serpent to Rally of Lieges. And it's bronze. Okay, so we have stuff to clear out here. I do kind of want you with my leader, though, because you make my leader more effective if you're standing adjacent. Theoretically, although I didn't see a change last time, so... Interesting. Hallmark Cave. Same as the other one, okay. Well, things to clear. Those look like they'll be relatively easy, so that's a good start. Diplomacy. Why are you so cranky? Also, you have 2 cities and 10... Wait. Oh, ranking. Not 2 cities. Ah, presumably you are behind Nimue. I'm surprised my economy isn't last. Yours is. Okay, that makes you an easy target then, because you're not going to be able to fight back effectively. So Empire Relations is what I was curious about. Just met. Gets a slight problem. Alignment. Okay. Influence of the Siren Goddess. I wonder if that's going to stack over time. Western Survivor met. Ah. Okay, so that makes sense. So it's going to be me, Nimue, and then the 2 survivors are going to be her failed creations, I guess. So we're going to have Toadman. I wonder if we're going to have another Toadman. Or if it's going to be something else. She did have humans in previous games as her followers, so it might be a human faction. Took a bit of damage, but that's fine. Get ourselves some mana. That might be a bit tricky, though. Maybe we'll leave that for now. Clear this and come back down. Wait until we get a few more reinforcements. Like this guy, for example, who could be embarking. Yeah, I think I've explored this landmass. Dragon's Lair spawner, I am aware. Right, so now I have to decide if I want my my outriders to reinforce the army or explore across the water. Reinforcing the army might be nice just because I'd like to clear some stuff. I feel like at this point I've probably lost access to the free resources that are sitting out in other places. Having rebuilt this, then I guess the other question is, do I want to build another city on this landmass anywhere? There's some forest over here. And a guardian tree, which I might eventually get. I might want to go to another landmass. I could build down here as well, I suppose. Because there is something here. Get the Clawmark Cave as well. The Oyster Reef. Yeah, I could build here and kind of do coastal. That's pretty far away, yeah. That might not be terrible. I have a lot of mana, but I don't have a lot of mana income, so I'm not going to cast my Poison Blades yet. Do you cost mana upkeep out of curiosity? You sure do. That explains some things. Alright, structures. You have nothing special, it looks like. You are just a neutral. A neutral settlement that will never have foresters. Or not like a new settlement that will never have a forester. So, do I want to have a conduit in my empire somewhere? I mean, it's an option. If I ever want a quarry, it might be good to do that. I am going to want fisheries eventually. Oh, they're guarding a fish resource. Okay, interesting. Conduit first is questionable, but that's what we did. Hero join offer. Malaren the Brutal or Rildor the Victorious. You are Astral Adept. I can't do that. Start combat hasted for 3 turns. All units start hasted for 3 turns. Astral Adept. I would just gain straight up +3 Astral. Well, you know, Astral Shadow might be an interesting combination if I'm trying to go away from nature this time, and I'm doing Necromancy, so I'm going Shadow. So you know what? Let's do it. Yeah, gets me more mana, gets me some astral affinity. It's an interesting, unique skill to have on a hero. But I guess we'll be considering, so probably doing the Necromancy Tome, because there seemed to be one at each tier from what I saw. So I guess we'll be doing the Necromancy Tome and then the something from Astral each time, unless we see something else that really stands out to us. Having a second hero will really boost our overall combat strength as well. And you have a lance, which you can use from Wolfback, making you into a shock unit. That's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, and a two-handed weapon that you can use from a mount. I'm glad to see that it's not just, you know, two-handed weapon disables mount across the board. That's fun. I like lances. I've always been a big fan of polearms games, actually. I wish that it's kind of like a, I guess, like a JRPG trope or something, but that's a little bit of an aside. But like every JRPG I've played, it's like the main character always has a sword by default. It's like, it'd be kind of nice to... Screw the workshop. Could have had it boost. Oh well. But it's like every... You know, it'd be nice to have a polearm or even a bow or something. Mage is out of the question, of course. Nobody wants the main character to be a nerd. Couldn't do that. Certainly I wouldn't mind playing a mage in those games as well, but it's always a sword for your main character. We are injured. You know what? Let's just wait a turn. We have more troops here that are coming in. So we'll just amass our forces. Okay, got some gold. No artifact. And you are guarding an oyster reef. We could do that, or we could start doing... Did your vision drastically increase? I don't know. I think it's time to start getting the enchanted crows. Since we found a huge windfall in terms of mana recently. Ah, there was a little bit more here, including the ability to build a logger and actually another full province. Okay, cool. Evil presence, I know. It's sleeping, it's fine. So based on how patterns tend to work in games like this, I'm assuming the Western survivor is the one that's loyal to Nimue, and the Eastern one's going to be the one that's trying to overthrow her. Poison arrow is complete. Okay. New tome. Anate recommends going into Tome of Warding, assuming that this is a recommendation, but I think it is. So support, bolstered resistance, static shield. That's pretty nice. Chance of inflicting stun temporarily. Phantasm Warrior. These were pretty good in Age of Wonders 3. So it's good to see that they've come back in one of the tomes at the very least. Become invulnerable for a turn. General Lightning Resist. That's a Tier 1 race transformation. I guess there are a few of those, actually. Neat. But no, we're doing souls. Harvest souls from your enemies and create undead creatures. Specialize in expendable units and starting your soul economy. The concentrated essence of living beings. And mostly I just want to see how the soul economy plays out. I have heard complaints on the Steam forums and I guess on the Discord as well. I've seen people complaining about undead being not very good. So I want to try it for myself and form my own opinion. Because I haven't watched people playing this game in particular yet, but my general impression of watching other people play 4X games is that they're not good at them. So, you know, we'll see. Producing undead units, casting certain shadow spells, okay. Bone Golem. Advanced rights allow the creation of Bone Golem. These can be created in a city by using souls or by fusing 2 skeleton units. Interesting. Soulbind army. Gain units in target army gain soulbound until the next time they are in battle. Souls gained from killing this unit are increased by 2. Okay, so probably want that then. If this is an economic thing, I just have to cast this on every neutral stack before I fight it. Is that a thing that I can do? Soulfire. Target enemy unit sustains 10 frost, 10 fire damage. Adjacent units are dealt half that damage. Okay. Friendly units in a 1 hex radius gain strengthened, which is 10% damage, and 20 maximum HP until the end of the battle, and have negative status removed. Oh wow. Necromancy is... I mean, it makes sense that Necromancy would be healing when you think about it. They would have some healing type effects. Really, a Necromancer is just a life mage. Misunderstood life mage. Soulbinders. Grants enchanted units 90% chance of inflicting soulbound on base attacks. Oh. Oh, so I might not need the Soulbind army if I just have Soulbinders in general. Soul Harvest, after winning a battle, gains souls based on the number of enemies killed. Unlocks the ability to animate City Rune and to animate skeleton units in your city. And heroes in your crypt as your undead servants. Okay. Soul Collector. Okay, give that ability. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. But we'll see how it plays out.
Bodies are frail, yet strong is the will of all souls to cling to life. Grant them their desire. Craft them vessels of rotten flesh and bone. Even the fiercest foe shall serve your wishes when raised from the battlefield. For death reaches all, and in death you will dwell.
Okay. Yeah, so as expected, 3 new abilities from our tome, but we're going to go with the Soulbinders. 1 support unit. Is that the fairy? Yes, you are technically support. Okay. Cool. We gain 30 souls. Income per turn 0. Well, we can work on that. Okay, so we've got our heal. We're still down pretty far. But at this point... Can we just take this? We have quite a few units here. Safe battle, it says. The towering river troll gibbers in terror at your approach. It hunkers down, hiding its features behind gigantic fingers. Seeing their leader submit, the rest of its tribe follows suit. The area is soon filled with the sounds of mournful howls and deep-throated cries for mercy. Do you allow the plaintive river troll and its gigantic clan to retreat, or will you attack? Slay them all. Oh, we get evil points. Begone, gentle giants, gain good points, or conscript them. Draft is blocked for 5 turns, but we receive a bunch of production. You know, that's probably fine. We have a lot of things to build. Did something just happen there? I don't know. Okay. Reproduction. Nice. And, okay, it is showing 0. So we got our Wizard Tower Foundation. That seems like a really good thing to do. Start getting that Imperium income up. And we still have extra production. There's a lot of production. Could get a crypt. Let's just get the Wizard Tower level 1 as well. And yeah, draft is 0 for a few turns. Okay, that's neat. Yeah, get that Wizard Tower started. Alright. And we looted it, get our research. And 6 souls, okay. Oh right, that would be a reason to attack fleeing enemies too, huh? Gathering souls. Well, that's a good start. Our ruler has leveled up. Oh, we're level 5 already. Blink. Demon Step. And this does give us affinity as well, so that's something to keep in mind. At least on the main hero. It is called affinity, right? Yes, okay. Summon Elemental. Ooh, that's pretty good. Getting a tier 3 unit once per battle. Because a tier 3 unit gives you a ton of things you can do in manual combat to abuse it. Tier 3 animal as well. I don't know, I might grab this one. Do an elemental. Restoration. Draining Blade. Heals the same amount as the damage dealt. Is that temporary HP? It doesn't say that it's temporary. We're gonna go with the elemental. Yeah, not focusing so much on purity, but just kind of going for stuff that looks interesting. More defense and evasion, more damage. First strike and bonus against retaliation and opportunity. Or bonus when retaliating, I guess, rather. Yeah, let's grab that. The Toadmen didn't bother to claim that. Okay. Money. There are city ruins here. So I could animate those, theoretically, using my souls if I had the spell for it, right? There might be something I need to do for that still, I'm not sure. Diplomatic interactions have not been triggered and the other ruler is unaware of our presence. We can choose to engage with and meet the ruler or to remain concealed. Well, let's just meet them. I don't know that there's any reason to not do that, and we do have a quest complete for doing it. And I'm assuming they're going to be hostile to Nimue. Otto the Discarded, a ruler of an unmet people, slowly comes out of hiding, addressing you with gathered courage. You are not Nimue. I am Otto the Discarded, ruler of the drowned recreants. Nice. Once we were the goddess's favorites until she became disappointed with us. She drowned so many of us when we fled her wrath. We have survived by staying hidden, but her power grows with every creature she builds and drowns. Please, you must stop her before she catches us. If good, Gaudier truly exist, please, deliver us from her wrath. I don't know about good, but, tell me what I can do to help. Otto the Discarded sighs with relief. We have waited so long for a benevolent Gaudier to help us. Ever since Nimue discarded us, we have been living in fear. Her thralls hunt our people as if we were trophies, and the wildlife torments us everywhere we go. I try to convince my people we could grow strong enough to fight back, but their fear is deep-rooted. Meanwhile, monsters close in on us. Soon, there will be no place left for us to flee to. If you truly aim to free us from her, help my people to no longer live in fear. Destroy the infestation and defeat the hunters who threaten us. I will aid your drowned recreants. Large monster den and... yeah, okay. Stranded Creations Aftermath. You have met the other rulers in this realm, both Nimue's stranded creations. Talk of your arrival spreads across the realm. Exiles of all kind flock to your throne city, calling you their savior. Uh-oh. They all share the same story. The uh-oh is because that means Nimue is almost certainly going to hear about us from this. Their people were once favored by Nimue, but then abandoned when she grew disappointed with them. Disenchanted with their goddess, they flock to you for deliverance. The Siren Goddess keeps this realm in a drowning embrace, but resistance slowly spreads. Perhaps others could be convinced to join your cause. We gained experience. Okay, so we just leveled up. And we lose city stability, but we get 2 population in each city. That's pretty good, actually. 136 Imperium. I mean, that's... I'd rather just get the population. Yeah, we lose stability, but we're dark. We don't get penalties for negative stability, I believe. And here, Eagle Eye, physical, no. It's really good if I was doing the bow build, but I'm going to be trying something different. Fighting 2. I guess fighting 2 might lead to something, so we'll try that. Also, this, unequip. Because... Wait, no, you are a melee hero now. What am I doing? Okay. Right. When you were an archer, I didn't want you having that, but... You opened your borders. Borders were opened to you. I'm very busy. What do you need? Yeah. Out of curiosity, are there any negotiations available? Your assets. Receiving direct contact information for another ruler of the Totemin race and establish a relationship. You can't give contact information in the first 20 turns of the game. Interesting. And I guess Otto has met... Oh, I mean, he's already met that person anyway. Why is it offering to let me trade this? Okay. I don't know, that's weird. Alright, well, we just got 2 populations, so let's place the population. Do I want a second farm? A second quarry? I probably do. And I can do farms and quarries everywhere because I'm underground. 10 plus, so that's 15. This is... No, it's just 10. Yeah, I don't know why it's sometimes big and sometimes small. I keep thinking I understand it, and then I see something that changes my thoughts regarding my own understanding. Well, these all appear to be equal to me at this point. So I guess we'll go... I guess we actually have to consider... Do either of these gain bonuses from adjacent things? Dark Forge is bonus per adjacent quarry. Herbalist is forest or swamp. Okay, so... Yeah, quarry or mine. So where's my current quarry is here. So if I'm going to be doing multiple quarries, I want to place that adjacent to all of them. So I'm probably going to place it here, which means... I guess we'll do the quarry here and the farm here. Might as well go out along the road. Gets us closer to this underground passage if we want to heal. And if we go above ground... Okay, well we almost certainly want this, because this is an amazing province. So the question then is what we put here. Like, we could do another conduit, we could do a research post, but we're getting research anyway. And I feel like quarries are going to be hard to come by here because we're mostly going to be doing C-type stuff. Well, maybe not. You know what, actually, let's go for mine. Let's get some gold. And... second population. I guess we'll get a farm here with more mana. You're annexing a province with an infestation. Any province improvement you build will be under constant threat of attack until the infestation spawner is cleared. Sure, that sounds exciting. I'm probably going to attack that. Swarming croakers, rat constructors, ancient orcs, aggressive halflings. Okay, these are just random units, I guess. That is something to deal with. Poison arrows, I think. Tranquility pool required. Right, we get cheaper research on spells. Excellent. Here we got our wizard tower. So Dark Forge. Must be built on an acquired province. Oh, okay. So I want to acquire this first. I don't think, like, these special province improvements, it doesn't say it has to be built on a mine, so I'm just assuming I can put it here. Hopefully. More mana would be good. More lots of things would be good. So let's go with population. We're still at 0 here, but we did unlock tier 2. We also unlocked skeletons, for what it's worth. And these are based on our goblins, it looks like. Immune to morale, low maintenance. Okay, it is a polearm unit, costs mana per turn. And 10 souls each. Well, let's get a Night Guard. I know it's going to be a few turns before we can start building it, but just so that I remind myself it's a thing I have to do. And then we definitely want to get a bunch of Warlocks for the Soulbinder stuff. Soulbind army, in the meantime, we can mess around with this as well. Okay, I want the fish. So if I do this... Yeah, as I thought, my land-based armies do not participate, so we'll embark both of them. The ferry will still have movement, so it'll initiate the attack, and then the next turn will pop out. That is the plan. This tower is not going to show a whole lot, is it? Especially since my vision upgrade... Hold on. Can I see my vision somewhere? This is +2. Farsight's +1. +2 vision in enemy domain. I did not know I had that. That's pretty funny. Wayfire, that's just movement. Alright, so I'm already +3 on these anyway. And this is 8 hexes. So yeah, this actually, my scouts on their own are... Because they move, they basically render the watchtowers irrelevant. I'm curious if I need a hero still for this. Requires hero. Does not require a hero, but it does require 100 souls. Okay. Very good to know. I wonder if an allied player counts as an enemy for that infiltrate. Invest your Imperium. That is good advice. Thank you, advisor. I've already done that, right? Alright. Knowledge for heroes defeated. There's no point in doing that until I find a city. It could increase my governance. The ability to build roads. I'm not sure how much of a difference that makes, especially given that my cities are sort of connected by road anyway. This could be useful. But again, I don't need it right now. But yeah, there was a road going to the underground passage, right? Plus my roads... Like, my cities just build roads within their territory anyway. So because the underground passages are linked up, yeah, like I don't see a lot of value in that. Okay, new Empire skill available. Magic Origin unit upkeep reduced by 20%. Okay, we will take that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you are Magic Origin. And if I click on here... You are Magic Origin, yes. Okay. Yeah, that seemed like an obvious pick. Yeah, so everybody's at 0 movement except for my flying unit. Because I have a flying unit, I then get to do this. Ooh. Collected 5 souls. And 206 food for conquering the fish. Nice. While we're in the water, actually... It's going to be a couple more turns. But I might as well just clear this now. Because I'm probably going to be getting a bunch of harbors here. You guys can annex another province. Okay. Well... Okay, we can do it. Excellent. So that confirms that it doesn't need to be built on a mine, even though it counts as a mine. I was reading the tooltips correctly. So actually, if I move my ships over to here, I could probably... Well, we'll worry about that next turn. But I think that disembarking... you still have movement left over, unlike embarking. What is this? Caustic worm. Okay. There's a bunch of them here, apparently. We have open borders, right? We're invisible anyway. Sort of. Currently share fixed relations and cannot declare war. Well, I didn't want to anyway, but okay. Unicorn, okay. So do we want to build out here at all? I mean, there are some good resources in the area. It's pretty close to them. Okay, poison arrows is ready. Slowwind army is researched. Bone golem. These can be created in a city by using souls or by fusing 2 skeleton units. Well, we'll try it out. New Empire, we get healing, additional health in friendly domain. That's nice. More casting points. That is very good. However, we don't have the mana to really support it. I'll take it anyway. Slowbind army. I think we just want to get this as soon as possible. But yeah, you can see you can use movements to disembark. So we're gonna move up this way, and we're gonna go for Lob's Hollow. Five souls. Robe of Resistance. Okay. Ah, and we can just do this right away. Now, is this the army that we want to go in here with? We want the fairy to come along, probably, because it's a powerful unit. Finally hit level 2. Finally hit level 2 with this leader. You're also Warfare. I mean, that would make your charge stronger, wouldn't it? Oh, up to 3 hexes. Never mind. Alright, well, it's going to be boring. I was going to say defense. I'm actually taking Call of the Weak, because I cause weakness, and that is regen. But we're going to be doing defense next. Probably. Alright, we found the Toadmen. I knew they'd be out in this direction. Tree of the Fae, Guardian Tree, Father Oak. There's a lot of trees on this island. Not claimed. Great Bird Nest. Do we want to be producing more units here? I mean, oh, we got the money. I was going to produce a skeleton, but we got the money, might as well produce units. Though I would like to produce a bone golem. That sounds fun. Soul Overflow is a heal in a 1 hex radius and also removes debuffs and gives 10% more damage. Like, this just seems really good. Probably costs souls. That's the disadvantage. Okay, we're gonna do this with, I guess, this. Lair of Silk. The cave is dark and eerily silent as you approach. A thin layer of silky webbing covers the entrance. You and your party venture further through the maze-like cave, passing cocoons filled with all sorts of creatures while searching for the secrets hidden beneath the cobwebs. Before long, the webbing gets so thick that it becomes noticeably harder to move. Then you hear something in the darkness. While you struggle to move through the sticky web, you hear the excited chitter of the cave's many-legged inhabitants. They can sense more prey. Attack. Sprawling spiderwebs is active. It's just obstacles on the map. I mean, it's not that scary. Set fire to the webbing around you. No fires will be present in the battle, but several areas and flammable obstacles are on fire. Okay, well, I'm assuming that the fire doesn't particularly help us, but it also might not help them. Alright, 9 souls for that. 3, 5, 9. Okay, 1 per tier. Lair of Silk, Aftermath. After the spiders are dealt with, you can search the caves with ease. You find several cocoons, most of them empty or with their contents decayed. Then, one of your companions calls you over. This one's still breathing. You quickly free the living victim, and after a moment of respite, she is able to speak. Thank the Gaudier for your arrival. My name is Aquila Cipher, of Chosen Harbor. We traveled here to investigate this so-called safe haven, and then, well... She gestures towards the cocoons. I owe you my life, O Master, Aquila Cipher says. If you need my help in the future, you need only ask. Alright, we gained a population point. Nice. Send her home. Or strip her of her belongings and imprison her. I mean, last time we went evil just for the sake of being evil. This time we start evil just because of our traits, but I don't particularly feel the need to be evil. So I'm just going to kind of be a neutral, do whatever kind of guy. So in this case, I'm hoping I get contact with the city. It's the main thing I want. Ah. And because we're no longer evil, we don't get penalties with cities anymore. Soulbinders is ready. We have our fairies and our warlocks. Ruler is leveled up again. At this point, I mean, killing momentum is absurd, so we'll go with that. It looks like the cost to respec gets more expensive with each level. So we will almost certainly not be doing... I mean, I wasn't planning on doing it anyway, but it's prohibitively expensive at this point. Okay, you guys get to expand. We don't have a quarry yet. It would be nice to have. However, we get fish here. So I think we'll do that. So Murkwater. I mean, that's always good. Shipyard is boosted with a Forester, which I don't think we're getting in this city ever. But Dreadspire... It is gold and annex range. Sounds good to me. Now you guys expanded as well. If we get another quarry, the forge will upgrade for each quarry we get. However, I guess we'll be down to 2. Yeah, I mean, we just kind of have basic structures at this point. Let's get a 3rd Forester. Because I think we might get something that gives benefits to Foresters, so let's do that there, and we'll get something here later, maybe. Or maybe we'll just put the Herbalist here. Yeah, so we've hardly got any vision from that. Another outpost out here. Okay, I'm curious. If I do this, you're about to trespass. If you are seen, well, we're invisible. And we're an infiltrator. Penance. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I do like these scout units quite a bit. They're pretty fun. You are guarding Silvertongue Fruit. You're way back there, okay. I mean, we're not going to heal a lot. In fact, we should probably run back this way. get that healing. Maybe. It's a lot of mana up front. Maybe we slow down the expansion a little bit. We are quite injured. Yeah, I think that's fine. Now, didn't we find a neutral town? According to the... According to that lore, I thought we were going to meet a neutral town, but I don't see one. Diplomatic overview, free cities. I'm not getting anything. Well, that's disappointing. Races. Okay. We didn't even get into our territory. Oh. Wait, do you just have fast regeneration or something? We are considered to be in friendly domain. Wait a minute. Oh, this is friendly domain. Okay, well that makes things easier. We're gonna be boring and wait a turn. So conquering these gives you a little pocket of domain. That's pretty nice. Meeting Flotsam, Voice of Reason. Seer Zara Starblade of the Free City of Flotsam greets you. I must admit, I am happy to meet you. Did Decimus send you? I am an old friend of King Decimus the Unwavering and one of his most trusted advisors. We have supported each other through many hardships, including the moment when Nimue first discarded my people, and soon after, his. Although Decimus still denies the truth, myself, I had my time to grieve. Now I merely wish for the freedom of the people on this realm. Perhaps, together, we can convince him of Nimue's true nature if you can prove yourself to be truly different from her. Well, we'll enter negotiations. And that means... we are immediately doing a couple of things. So first we will... oh, the Chosen Goblins. Interesting. I really don't like the Declare War button being here, because the bottom one in a list always reads as Cancel to me. Cancel's up here, like to get out of the menu. Alright, so that's one thing. Another thing then. Free cities instantly give you vision range and we get more knowledge per turn, so from 107 to 117. Excellent. Oh, we also have summon units instantly or gain a Whispering Stone. I'll have to keep that in mind, that that's an option. I could do that to enforce my own people, but I don't need to. Worry about that too much. Okay, so getting vision here is nice. Equilon. We'll see. I don't need to fight him yet, but I kind of want to. Level 6. For a second I was like, level 32! No. Fire Breath. Magic Blast, Magic Missile. Okay, so this is the kind of thing we're looking at here. Knights, defenders, bannermen. I believe this is feudal culture. Actually, I can probably check that. Toning Toadmen. They are... Well, they have lore. It does not tell me what their culture is here. But based on their starting, like they're either high or culture because they have order. And I believe feudal was one order, one nature. Oh, it says mystic here. Okay, feudal, that's where it is. Or I guess that's their traits. Like their culture. Well, whatever. Okay, so we've explored quite a bit. That prison is actually pretty close here. I wonder if the Toadman is holding her captive. I doubt it. That wouldn't make sense if Nimue is using her. So I'm assuming Nimue is just to the south there then, probably. Oh, it's looking bad. We'll deal with that in a moment. Oh, they woke up. They will patrol for the next 3 turns. Okay. Well, clear this stuff. Clear this stuff, and then deal with this next time, I guess. I will see you then.